Toot night. Why don't you give it up for David Dempsey one more time, your MC? A most excellent job. And you know what, David, since getting here from Australia, has broke down a lot of stereotypes for me about Australians, which is good. You know, honestly, for years, I thought I liked all Australians. Oh, fuck. I saw this show the other day explaining what to do if you get hit by a car to minimize your injuries. And I watched it. I mean, I was high. I'll sit through a lot of shit. And I thank all of you who have smoked tonight, so that's good. I guess right before impact, you jump into the air, you tuck your head in, you curl up, and you aim for the windshield. This is exactly what the narrator said. The windshield will then catch you like a net. The term "like a net" was used. First of all, who the fuck's a net? And why should I be trusted here with catching me? Secondly, they're given step-by-step instructions on how to minimize your injuries when you get hit by a car, and not one of them was don't walk into oncoming traffic. You're going from the time you're, what, 2? Look both ways twice before you cross the street? You become an adult, they start teaching you how to take a hit from a car. You know, this is the equivalent of showing how to put your hand in the blender to do the least damage. You know this, right? You want to make a fist and put it straight in. The big bone should hit the blade, which will catch it like a net. Really, I just like doing this on stage and it not being a fisting joke. People hate fisting jokes. Yeah. Something I've learned is my time as a human, really. In a blender, comedy genius. In a fat chick, no. No. Inappropriate. Inappropriate. But you learn as you go. That is life for you, right? Just the other day, I learned a baguette. Not the female version of getting kicked in the junk. No. No. It's just French bread. Pain français, which is French bread in French. Do you remember the first time you learned that a pickle used to be a cucumber? What a mind fuck that was, eh? Realizing something so amazing was made from something so mediocre. I get worked up in the grocery store, honestly. I walk by the cucumber stand and I just like, for Christ's sake, look at yourselves! You have so much potential! Why don't you make something out of your life? You know, your big brother Bob went off and got himself pickled. I suggest you do the same. Lord knows he's living it up in a relish jar now. Because pickling is to vegetables what gravy is to meat. It just makes it better. Let's do the gravy fans right now. Yeah. Fucking right. It's the loop of the food world. How can you not love it? I swim in that shit. Not that there wouldn't be dangers to gravy aquatics. Here at the bottom of the gravy boat, boom! Mushroom. Onion! Maybe a hunk of meat that wasn't strained properly. You don't know. You don't know what's in the depths. You leisurely make your way up to take a breath of air. But guess what? You can't. The gravy skin is warmed. Oh! You want to bust through and breathe, but it's gravy skin. That's disgusting. I think the thing I love most about gravy is that, you know, at some point in history, somebody actually said the words, "Whoa! Stop letting that animal fat wet, driven to the fire. We can catch it, make a liquid meat for our potatoes. Potatoes have been perfect ever since. Have you ever been questioned on how much you're using? You're putting gravy on your peas? Yeah, I'm putting gravy on my peas. I want my peas to reach their full potential. To be pickled, really. That's why cucumbers are such a sad state of affairs. They're not done yet. It's like a caterpillar before becoming a beautiful butterfly. Let's face it, folks. Every time you eat a cucumber, you're committing a pickle abortion. Oh! Go ahead, have your cucumber sandwiches, murderers! That was intentional because right now I'm electric. So I found this out the other day. This actually blew my mind. Every time I tell this, everyone's like, yeah, I know. So that might be the case. But I guess the molecular structure of Cheese Whiz is only one element off of being plastic. Yeah, which is pretty crazy. Because you know what that means, right? Plastic, only one element off of being delicious. Which gets me wondering what element on that periodic table is shirking its fucking duty. Hey? Denying us all the Cheese Whiz we could possibly want? Is it Rutherfordium? Element 104? Don't think it's hiding at the bottom of that table. Is it boron? I don't know, folks. I'm not a scientist. But God knows I've been working feverishly trying to crack this plastic to Cheese Whiz code. Sure, during the evening, I'm here being hilarious for folks like you. But during the day, I'm trying to crack this riddle. I've got my pipette out, ready for pipetting. My beakers are assembled. I've got my Bunsen burner turned on. That's all the science I know. I'm doing this for you. I don't even like Cheese Whiz. I just got one element off of being delicious.